I wonder, you were, among other things, an officer in the Air National Guard. I wonder if you've had an opportunity to reflect on January 6th in the National Guard and what happened there. What was the standard set by Donald Trump on the threshold for activating the National Guard, because he was unilaterally on top of the DC National Guard, so he could have sent it at any point and decided not to, even when you had thousands of people in a violent mob storming the Capitol, driving the members out of the House and the Senate. Is that a standard that you think he has maintained in his new administration in terms of deployments to places like Los Angeles and Chicago?
Look, it's interesting because I was an active Guardsman during January 6th, and I remember the whole time, like, just where's the National Guard, right? My people. And I remember actually when I left after we reconvened and voted, I saw my first Guard soldiers, and that was very emotional for me. And in a good and bad way, it was good because it's like I'm proud of them. It was bad because, like, why, they're here. If you guys remember, after that day, my fellow Republicans tried this conspiracy theory that it was either Speaker Pelosi or the mayor of D.C. who was in charge of the D.C. National Guard. And I would get hit all the time saying, well, why didn't Speaker Pelosi or why didn't the mayor activate the National Guard? Well, easy, because they have no control over the National Guard. The commander-in-chief of the D.C. National Guard is not, there's no governor of D.C., it's the President of the United States, and by definition, the Secretary of the Army. And so it was clear. And ironically, 4 years later, the president is very proud to announce how in charge of the D.C. National Guard he in fact is. So all those conspiracies that we conveniently forget, yeah, he has a very different viewpoint now.